The stoplight turns yellow. A human driver would slow down. A normal algorithm would stop. But the Tesla Robotaxi does something strange. It hesitates for a split second, then accelerates, forcing other cars to brake hard. Tesla calls it a disengagement, a rare corner case from which its AI is learning. The media reports it as a minor glitch in the system. Welcome to Tech Briefed, where we believe there are no glitches, only strategies. What if these mistakes are not mistakes at all? What if every strange move, every broken rule, and every near miss is part of a deliberate, calculated, and deeply cynical experiment being conducted on you, on our public roads? In this investigation, we will present the evidence that Tesla is intentionally pushing its AI to the breaking point, using our cities as a live fire testing ground to win the AI race. And the price of this experiment is our safety.
A Tesla Robotaxi suddenly swerves into traffic, cutting off another driver who slams their brakes. Tesla calls it a rare error, an edge case in their system. But what if this wasn't a mistake at all? What if it's part of a secret, cynical plan? Picture this specific traffic incident. A Robotaxi makes an erratic maneuver, cuts someone off, brakes sharply. Tesla's official position is clear. It's a rare error, an edge case. But here's our central question that should unsettle every one of us. What if it's not a mistake, but part of a secret, cynical plan? Tesla claims safety is their #1 priority. They speak eloquently of Vision Zero, showing us graphs that supposedly prove their full self-driving technology is safer than human. Yet the number of public incidents continues to grow before our very eyes. This stark contrast between Tesla's public statements on safety and the reality unfolding on our roads demands our attention. Perhaps this apparent chaos has a hidden purpose that serves interests far removed from our well-being. Here lies the uncomfortable truth about artificial intelligence. It can easily learn to drive in 99% of situations. The real value, the digital gold if you will, exists in edge cases. Those unpredictable events that constitute a fraction of driving scenarios but hold exponential learning potential. And here's the crucial insight. The only way to gather this precious data is to provoke it in the real world. Think of it as mining for gold, except the mine is our public streets and we are the unwitting miners. Every incident is not just an error, it's data collection in its most raw and valuable form. Society is paying what I call a tax for the accelerated training of an artificial intelligence system. But this is no ordinary tax paid in currency. The currency of this tax is our adrenaline, our stress, our safety, and our peace of mind. Every tense moment, every heart rate spike, every angry slam of a steering wheel. These are the hidden costs of an experiment we never consented to participate in. Consider the fundamental difference in approach. Tesla's competitors spend years conducting safe, closed-course testing in controlled environments. Tesla, by contrast, is using the entire world as its test track. Tesla's strategy is undeniably riskier, but it allows them to learn at a rate perhaps 1,000 times faster than their more cautious competitors. This is the essence of what we might call surveillance capitalism, applied to autonomous vehicles, extracting value from our lived experiences without our explicit consent. Here we encounter a masterful exploitation of legal imperfection. Our laws are written for humans and are fundamentally based on the concept of intent. But how do you prove the intent of an algorithm? The answer is both simple and terrifying. It's impossible. Tesla can always blame any incident on a bug that will be fixed soon. This legal gray zone provides perfect cover for what might otherwise be seen as reckless experimentation on public infrastructure. Now we must examine another layer of this brilliant, if ethically questionable, plan. Tesla operates its own insurance business, collecting unique data on accidents. that they themselves are positioned to cause, witness, or analyze. This allows them to build the most accurate insurance models and positions them to dominate the auto insurance market in the future. They are simultaneously creating the risk and profiting from its management, a perfect closed loop of surveillance capitalism. But the data gathered from our roads serves an even more ambitious purpose. It's not just for cars, it creates a comprehensive world model for training Optimus robots, Tesla's humanoid robot project. The car in this context becomes merely a data collector for the true final product. Every chaotic traffic situation, every edge case, every moment of human unpredictability becomes training data. For an army of robots designed to navigate our world. This brings us to the fundamental philosophical question that should haunt every citizen. Even if this leads to a safer future, is it ethical? Does any corporation have the right to conduct a non-consensual experiment on society? We were not asked if we are willing to pay this price for progress. We were not consulted about becoming test subjects in the largest behavioral modification experiment in human history. Our consent was simply assumed, our participation taken for granted. Return with me to that dashcam footage from our opening, the Tesla Robotaxi swerving into traffic. But now you must see it differently. Every mistake from a robotaxi is not a failure but the collection of priceless data. Our streets have become a laboratory. We are the participants in an experiment designed not for our benefit, but for the accumulation of data capital. Every moment of our driving lives feeds into a system of surveillance capitalism that treats human experience as raw material for algorithmic improvement. Subscribe to Tech Brief to understand the hidden forces shaping our future, because in this new world, ignorance is not bliss, it's complicity.
So, the next time you see a viral clip of a robotaxi making a mistake, stopping in the middle of a road, or making an illegal turn, remember what you are really witnessing. It is not a bug in the code, it is a data point. A priceless piece of information being harvested in the most chaotic and unpredictable environment imaginable, the real world. You are seeing a lesson being taught to a global artificial intelligence. Tesla is not just building a self-driving car, it's building an AI that learns from chaos, and our streets have become its classroom. The uncomfortable truth is that the fastest way to achieve true autonomy is to embrace and analyze failure, and we, the public, have been cast as the unwilling participants in this grand, dangerous experiment. If you believe that understanding these hidden forces is essential, subscribe to Tech Brief. We expose the truth behind the technology, so you can stay ahead of the future.